Hey guys, my name is Jimmy. I'm actually doing the van life out here in Western New York, Buffalo. Um, I had to, very last minute, uh, for many reasons, I couldn't, I'm actually living in a van right now. So as you can see, there's no installation. The only thing I have is these curtains for privacy. Um, So, how do I deal with the cold? Honestly, it's not easy living in a van, especially when it's super cold. It's like freezing. So, I'm just going to give you some tips on how to, you know, be comfortable sleeping at night, especially when it's like really cold outside. So, I don't know if you can see that. Um, I would say it's like in 30s or 40s, something like that, but it's freezing. Um, so if you guys are from New York, you should know. So tip number one, okay, and this actually helps a lot. I went to Walmart and I went out and bought this sleeping bag. Okay, so I got this sleeping bag right here. Okay, and my tip advice to you, let me actually pull out, is find one of those sleeping bags that's meant to withstand the cold. So let me see if I can get the bag real quick. Alright, so this is the bag. And it says here, cold weather mummy sleeping bag. So basically, this is meant for cold weather. And it says right here, it can withstand up to cold weather, okay, from 0 to minus, I believe, actually not minus, sorry, 0 to 20 degrees. So that's my number one tip. And to be honest with you, I was sleeping in the cold without this guy. Okay, this is actually called a portable heat buddy. And what it does is basically it's a heater, it's a portable heater. So let me show you how this works. So you have two settings. Let me get my app. So you got two settings. You got the low settings and you have the high setting. And it actually gives you a good amount of heat. And to be honest with you, this is actually a really good investment. I bought it a few days ago and so far it's been so good. My own concern with the portable heat buddy, it's that it has propane, and if you know, it's not a good idea to be in a vehicle with propane because you can die of carbon dioxide. But apparently this heat buddy is safe for indoor use, and what I do is I open the windows a little bit and hopefully that creates a ventilation that if there is carbon or something like that, it can go out. And I recommend, by the way, I don't have it, which I should. I recommend buying a carbon dioxide alarm. So for whatever reason, if there is carbon dioxide in your van and if the alarm goes off, I recommend you go outside and take some breath, and just for precautions, call 911. But from what I heard from other people doing van life, they never have any issues with that, and they seem to be very much alive. But just for safety reasons, I suggest buying a carbon dioxide alarm just in case, there is a propane. If there's any leak or anything like that, for whatever reason, you can die. All right, and I would like to, even though it's cold, leave the fucking windows open just in case. Okay. Another tip is as you can see, this is my van life. I have my lantern right here. It's all battery operated. And this is another thing I have. Very useful. It's just one of those camping lanterns. And this pretty much gives me enough light. Like, I can place it right here. And this literally lights up my whole entire van. You know? So my setup, I got some water in here. I have, you know, a little table back there with a plant. A little chair so if I want to sit. And, you know, it's just like my living room. You know, I can sit, read my book. I can watch videos on YouTube, stuff like that. And, you know, this is my setup. I do have this portable battery. So if I ever have the chance, I'll go to Barnes & Noble or somewhere private and just charge this thing. And this can charge my phone. And I have a tablet right now that's being charged. Just to keep you sane, you know, just to keep your devices charged. And candles are great. So I have some candles. You can light them up so you can see at night. You know, so I got water, and I do keep food somewhere in there. Like, again, this is my van life. It's super last minute, but it'll do for now. It's not a great build, but it's the best I can do for right now. Again, let's go back to the cold sleeping. So another good thing I did was I got another sleeping bag. So this is like a nylon thing, and I put like a cotton blanket on top of my sleeping bag. And when I'm sleeping or laying down, I cover this around my head, and with my body heat, it keeps my body warm. So my body heat basically keeps me warm. It gets trapped in there, and it actually creates a nice, comfortable, you know, warm sleep. And the cotton helps. So I put the cotton, then this sleeping bag, which is nylon, on top. So if it gets too cold, it doesn't get wet. Another tip of advice, I like to cover the pillows with like a cotton or something like a wool material, because believe it or not, your pillows will get cold and it's very uncomfortable. So I cover this up with this wool blanket, and actually, you know, keeps my head warm. I wear a hoodie or something, you know, like a nice sweatpants. I wear maybe like a beanie or something like that just to keep my head warm, because as you know, the heat does escape from your head. And I just put this on, or hoodie, go to sleep in my sleeping bag. And I do have a self-inflating like, what is this, like a pad, sleeping bag pad. So it self-inflates, and apparently scientifically it kind of keeps you warm, something like that. I don't know how they say it, but this is like an installation thing for your bed, and it keeps you warm. So I have what it's called a, let me see if I can put the light here. I have something called the Coldman. Alright. And that pretty much keeps you warm. So that is for my video of my van life. I hope, you know, whatever I can to help you to keep warm. And I hope you guys be safe with the heat buddy. Take care. Have a great day.